Have you noticed in the times that we're living in, there's so much talk of floods, of trials, of storms, of plagues, people trying to grab something from the Bible to help them understand the times that we live in. My name is Pastor Nigel James. You may know me from my time as road pastor for the band Third Day, but now I'm so pleased to be part of the team at the Awakening Foundation, and I want to give you some wisdom for surviving the storm. Many people are referencing Jesus calming the storm and praying for an instant miracle, but you and I know that it seems in the moment we're not going to get an instant miracle to solve the problem times that we live in. But there's another storm mentioned in the New Testament, a storm that the Lord didn't immediately calm, and it might be more of an encouragement to us in these times we're living through. The Apostle Paul is under arrest. He's on his way to Rome for a trial, and he's on a ship, and in Acts 27 we read this: "As we passed to the lee of a small island, the ship was caught by a storm. We were hardly able to make the lifeboat secure, and when the men hoisted it aboard, they passed ropes under the ship itself to hold it together. Fearing that they would run aground on the sandbars, they lowered the sea anchor, let the ship be driven along, and we took such a violent battering from the storm that the next day the crew began to throw cargo overboard." See, a rope is passed around the ship. It's a common nautical practice, and it holds that ship together in this story for 14 days and 14 nights. And the Greek word here is boethia, which literally means giving urgent help or reinforcing. You see, sometimes Jesus calms the storm, and other times he holds us together to get through the storm, and even if it ends up in a shipwreck, he will protect us and get us through it. In fact, you might need to throw away some of the things that you thought were important just to help you survive. The word boethia is used in one other place in the New Testament, and one other place only. It's in Hebrews chapter 4 verse 16, and it says this: "Let us then approach the throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need." And that word boethia is used there to translate to help us in our time of need. So it's as if God wants to wrap that heavenly rope around us, strengthen us, hold us together in our most difficult times. God's mercy and grace will always hold us together and get us through any storm that comes our way. We might come out battered and bruised, we might even be shipwrecked, but God will get us through. Suffering, endurance, pain, hardship, perseverance, they're all part of the deal when we decide to follow Jesus. And guess what? If Jesus holds you together through the storm, he might just use you as the rope that holds others together as well. Here at the Awakening Foundation, we're privileged to give our support to the Gateway School in South East India. It's a school that was established by my wife and I, with much of the original funding for construction and for land coming from the band Third Day. And now here at the foundation, we've taken over that legacy, and right now we're helping to hold those school pupils and staff together in this storm. A school that caters for some of the poorest children from around 15 rural villages in southeast India, educates them, gives them hope and a future, and changes the world for them and for their families. If you'd like to find out more about that, then please visit our website, www.awakeningfoundation.com, where you'll see the story of the Gateway School, details of some other projects that we support, some other content from me, and a giving page for you to help the Gateway School if you're able to. But let me remind you most of all, in this current storm, the Lord wants to hold you together like a strong rope holding a ship in a storm. And through his grace and through his mercy, we can find our help in a time of great need. God bless you.